Good morning from Victoria Station. I can't get over how many announcements there are. But today I'm taking a train when it arrives to Chichester and picking up the motorbike. It's a CB500, and then I'm heading over to the Eurotunnel, which is located in Folkestone. It takes about 2.5 hours to get there, and from there I'm probably going to get hopefully through the Eurotunnel and take up the ride up to Brussels. So hopefully you'll enjoy this ride, and thanks for joining me today. Cheers. Currently on the train, I'm just heading down to Chichester, and this is about to stop in Horsham. That's what the carriages look like. This is West Sussex motorcycle hire. Some of the bikes. Easy. So this is a bike I've got. It's just a CB500F. It's pretty much all I could get actually. Everyone else seems to be shooting out with the BMWs, and excuse me. And basically they close off the doors here into compartments as it goes through the Eurotunnel. So that's it. That's the us going through the tunnel. It takes 35 minutes now. Okay, we are off. Now, I didn't get any volume in the when I checked on my earlier footage. So, unfortunately, everything I had to say about getting onto the Eurotunnel has completely gone. But regardless, I'm now heading out. I've already gone through the 35 minutes. I'll be honest with you, it probably took us 20 minutes to get through. It was super quick. And now we are heading into Calais. Basically, what you saw in that footage earlier was just a bunch of guys in 45-degree angle parking their bike. And each of these separate up into different compartments. And we all pretty much stayed together. I don't think anyone left the room. All the bikes were together. I'm sure they get the cars out first and then the bikes. But I need to get some fuel. I'm down to 2 bars. I've set up my GoPro, my GPS. This is a Zumo GPS, very simple to operate. And thank you. And we're out. Welcome to France. I now have to ride on the right-hand side of the road. This is a video I've seen a few times on YouTube as well, as we change British control zone. So I'm now officially in France. Sortie, exit. And I know for a fact, wrong gear, I'm just going to follow everyone else. It's a bit windy. And I've got no rush, because I've got no rush. Might zip up my pockets. Now I have to remember to stay on the right, because for me this is the first time I've ridden or driven on the right. Well, I just know it's right, not left, yeah? The slow lane's the right lane. and I'm heading to Brussels, and I know there's a service station coming up, so I want to get some fuel there as well before we go any further. I had an opportunity to chat to these guys in front of me, and very, very helpful. The young fella on the Ninja, a bit of a worry. Okay, it's quite busy. Ah, shit, wrong gear. Unfortunately, when you hire bikes, you haven't driven for a while, you tend to forget. You just don't get that comfort feeling. But I have a feeling everyone's going to get fuel anyhow. There you go, Calais, A16 and Brussels. A sign I've watched 100 times on YouTube. Some beautiful bikes here. Tons of BMWs. And French police. Maybe have operations. I should point out that I'm filming this just 2 days after the London attack. Unfortunately, I arrived into London that day, on the 3rd of June 2017. I am going to start it. I just want to get some fuel first. I'll come back to you. Okay, I am all fueled up. I am all ready to go. I am heading to Brussels today. This is the first part of my journey to Brussels. Completely new to me, so I'm not going to do a huge amount of recording until I know exactly where I'm going. So I'll get back to you shortly, okay? Alright, a bit of lane filtering going on. I know lane filtering is okay in France. I heard it's not okay in Germany. So I'm currently in Belgium. Actually, forget about that France bit. I'm currently in Belgium. I think the only thing that surprises me is the amount of bugs that are hitting my helmet screen. But alas, it's fine. Beautiful weather. It's June, early June. Early June in 2017. Kick-ass summer, and I've got 3 weeks of footage to give you. Speed limit is 120 on this road, kilometers an hour, and I've managed to form into a convoy. They weren't even, I don't know where they even came from. I think just heading home perhaps. I'm currently 52 kilometers to my turn and 60 kilometers from Brussels, and I'm loving it. It's like so much better than I thought it was going to be, so much easier. I probably shouldn't talk, but the people who are driving in the cars are so courteous. I didn't even know about this hazard light. I didn't even know that they pull to the left, which is so good, so convenient. Put my hazards on. Look how they pull to the left. I love that. That's so sweet. Anyways, I will chat to you closer to Brussels, and hopefully we'll get a chance to just drive through Brussels tonight. I want to take you to the palace. That's pretty much all I want to do, other than perhaps have some Belgian waffles and some chocolate. We have entered Brussels. Some impressive building right in front of us. It's about 4 kilometers to go to reach my destination, the hotel, which is in Progress Street. So today I left London at, it was, let's move forward, It was 8:03 to Chichester. Took an hour and a half to get to Chichester, and we moved to this lane because I know for a fact I'm not supposed to be in it. And then from Chichester I left there at 11, so 3 hours now for pissing around getting luggage sorted out. Anyway, then I drove to Folkestone and I was there by 1:40. And after that, I hope I'm going the right way. After that I ended up in, well, I'm going through a tunnel by the looks of it. I'm not sure if I was supposed to do that one, but we'll find out. Looks okay. Yeah, so folks, 30 minutes through the tunnel. That's all it took. And then hour difference. So it took say 1:40, 2:20. So I don't know, 2:20, 3, 4, 5, 3 hours to go from Calais up to Brussels. And this is clearly a tunnel, which I've landed myself in. Thank God I've got the GPS. I don't think I could have done this trip without it. Let me just get out of the number 1 lane. Speed limit's 80 kilometres in the tunnel. I'm 2 kilometres from the hotel. Not seeing much of Brussels though. Back to you shortly. Super windy in Brussels, but I wanted to show you some really remarkable architecture, modern architecture as well. How good's that? Massive little restaurants here, Brussels Grill. But I'm actually heading to the what is it, the Grand Palace area, just up here. Have a look around. So much good architecture here. And some people wanting to speak their mind. Pretty much says it all. This is the main canal through Brussels. Some pretty interesting artwork here. So I completely got lost, and I ended up just walking around the streets of Brussels. And it's really interesting. It's Ramadan, and everyone's queuing up at the boulangerie to, however you pronounce it, to get their meals ahead of Ramadan. And it's just incredible what I'm seeing. I mean, I know there was a Syrian crisis, I get it. There's lots of people unemployed just on the street hanging out. I don't know if it's because it's Sunday night, but there's rubbish everywhere. I mean, there's bags of rubbish everywhere, every street. Interesting experience so far. All of a sudden I'm in this area that seems to be more affluent. Like the homes, more pretty. It seems much nicer, much more calmer, much more cleaner. There's obviously a hierarchy of areas where people are living. Magnificent churches, restaurants everywhere, and like these malls, it's so much prettier. Cafe restaurant culture, beautiful. Looks stunning. Army trucks to this beautiful building. Well, after a lengthy walk, I finally found it, the Grand Place. Architecture is just ridiculously good. Look at the gilding. How's that? Then you have this incredible place. This is ridiculous. Seriously. Huh. Well, getting lost in Brussels has sort of shown me there's two sides to Brussels. You've got this really opulent, magnificent area, you know, where you've got incredible buildings. And then you've got those areas that I just happened to walk through. I didn't even film it. I just didn't even feel comfortable. But I understand why it happened. And I understand what's happened. This area, it really is magnificent. So if you get lonely and you need some Australian company, you can get an Australian waffle with Australian ice cream. See? Classic. That's what you want to come to Belgium for. From the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty, reforming this generation. Triumphantly, won't you help to see? And what trip to Belgium would be amiss without Belgian waffles and chocolate milkshake. After having that really delicious Belgian waffle, thought I'd go for a bit of a walk. A few bars around tonight. It's a Sunday night, not that busy. I'm about to see the mannequin piss, which is what I'm looking for now. One of the big attractions, that little kid pissing. Oh, sweet. There's lots of Italian restaurants here too. Okay, mannequin piss, here we come. That'll cost you all of 70 cents. Plus your ice cream or your choice of topping. Anyways, here's the mannequin piss. There you go, the pissing boy. Let's get a wide angle. There you go. You're welcome. Goes dates back to August of 1619. Who knew? Little kid pissing could be so famous. Look at the size of these meringues. Seriously, the chocolates in Belgium are amazing. This is Elizabeth Chocolatier. Just loads and loads of chocolates. In fact, the whole shop is chocolate. Chocolate sauce. I stayed around at night just to film this, but I'll be honest with you, it's more beautiful than the picture in the back of the screen that I'm seeing now. This is Brussels Grand Place. Beautiful.